It was just like pulsating.
My camera just doesn't want to focus. It doesn't want to focus.
And they did it on the room that there has not been at the landing on the stairs all the time, but not in my room.
Right.
And the few that came into my room into frame were doing that.
Wow. It could be something. Could be following us around.
And they were big. They were approaching, like coming from the door to the camera, and
Like with intelligence.
it was very strange.
It's really cool.
There was spirit backing up. You know when they do beep beep, the backing up thing?
I don't know about you guys, but I'm getting cold. Very cold.
It is.
We're getting ready to go out to a Victorian home in Ballinger, Texas. We're excited because it's been a while since we've been out. There's been some reports of some activity, so we're going to go check it out. We have all of our equipment tonight, all of our cables, all of our DVR, all of our equipment. We're coming out full throttle here.
There it is. We are set.
iPhone and everything. We got water. See the water? We got water.
We have our FLIR device.
Yes, you have the FLIR device.
We got everything, right?
Yep, we're good to go.
Okay.
Batteries are loaded.
So we haven't been out on the road in a while. Like Connie just said, private investigation. Hopefully we'll get some exciting things, see what happens. And the number one thing is confirming to the client if there's something in their house or not. We'll find out tonight.
What have you heard about this particular house? What did she tell you?
Well, this client in Ballinger, they bought this Victorian home, and I think it's easily like 100 years old. And they're moving into this house in about 2 weeks from tonight. And the house, of course, is empty. They have all the electricity on. And she's heard some rumors about the house, but she's not real sure. And her friends who have gone and touring the house with her have had very strange feelings walking around this house.
So she basically just wants us to go check it out and see if there's any paranormal activity?
She's not necessarily scared of the activity. She just wants to see if there's something in the house or not. She understands how the paranormal works, and she knows that sometimes ghosts, spirits, hauntings, that it's a coexisting type thing.
Right, you have to learn to live with it.
Correct. I just arrived. This is the house we're going to investigate tonight. And it is a Victorian in Ballinger, Texas. Should be an interesting investigation.
Like white noise.
Oh,
and then people can come in on frequencies. But I think anything that picks up has a CD coupler in it, it's a radio frequency.
And with the obelisk, how do you know that whatever is said manipulated by somebody?
Exactly. Well, there's an electronic dictionary in there, and the only way it changes is to change the frequency inside. We can't do that from the outside.
Yeah, but all the words that we were listening before,
right?
Who said
that is a dictionary that's put in. It has words pre-recorded, and we think, and that's why it's still being tested, that spirits can manipulate one frequency to the next frequency. They can change it. So if there's someone coming in and playing with the words, they can sometimes hone in on just that one word, and it's still being tested.
Yeah, but
it's more of a toy.
When it was talking before, it didn't mean anything. That's what you mean.
No, it may not be. But if there's a pattern that emerges, for instance, one time at Yorktown Memorial Hospital, there was a pattern. it didn't like one of our investigators, and it called him a bad word. There's no such thing. That word's not in the library. just like the one a few minutes ago that said kumbaya. There was no word in that. He put those words together. Someone intelligently put those words together. Sending messages over frequencies or short waves, radios, and things like that. So some of these things, if you know how they work, like this one, the K2 meter, you have to change the frequency. It has to change internally. You can't change it on the outside. So by holding it up, we know if there's an electromagnetic field around it being generated, then the light's going to go up. Guess what? We think a spirit can manipulate that magnetic
field. I was
field.
in Denton County in one cemetery and there was nothing.
They all in a ghost town.
If you will not ask anything, it will not do anything.
Right.
And it will start asking again or whatever, and it will start coming feedback.
That's the way it works. So you have to learn how each piece of equipment works, and then once you figure out which piece, the plasma globe that we want to buy. And
how much is it?
It's cheap.
That's the one with the light that goes like
it works just kind of like a Tesla coil. We think it would be a good way to be a magnet. It's got energy. If you're plugging that thing in, it's generating energy just like a mini Tesla coil.
So they will not drain your batteries.
Right.
It will be
the energy is there for them to manifest. The energy is there for them to manifest. And so when you have devices, like some of these devices generate a lot of...
I mean, that thing is making it easier for them.
Right. And like this one, this is the EMF, but you can actually track a ghost on this if you're careful. I mean, this one's old and I've dropped it 1,000 times.
And it's still works.
We just tape it and put it back. This thing is very durable. I mean, we're pretty solid. Now, we'll leave that down there, and if you walk up to it or put a microwave next to it, it's going to go off. But if it's sitting there and it just goes off by itself,
that's something
that's where you...
by, yeah.
Right, you can track it, because if you know where all the places are in the house, most of the places, like the refrigerator, will measure a very large scale, measure 5 milligauss.
In electronic. Yeah.
5 milligauss, at least you know it's a big thing. We know that's not real. But if you're getting a 2.5 or 2.0 and it just comes and goes, and you're standing still, you know what? That might be significant. So we'll stop in that area and we'll do an EVP session. We'll see if we can confirm something by another means.
Yes.
That's where we can confirm this paranormal activity. If this, and this are all giving off signals in one spot, then just maybe that's paranormal activity. Okay, because we can confirm it by 2, 3 different things.
Yes.
So if we're doing a recording session and we get something, and then we see this happening, then you know what? That's paranormal activity, because more than one piece of equipment is verifying that something's there.
Mm-hmm. It's no coincidence.
You have to learn how everything works, and then it's easy to explain. The ghost detector, that meter thing I was showing you on the iPhone, that thing checks for frequency modulations. It's very easy to do that. Straight at you, it has to be close enough in order to receive that signal. If it's out in the street, you're not going to get that signal.
Yes.
But if you're in the house, you know where all the places are that are giving off a milligauss reading, and you're getting a reading.
From the middle of the room, it's not possible, is it? I mean, if you're in the middle of any room...
This one's still experimental. ITC is still experimental. This is not experimental. This works.
Yep.
Spectral imaging works because we can't see it certain light spectrums, just like dogs can't. Mm-hmm. They can hear different frequencies. We can too. This picks up the spectral images we can't see. This picks up the audio frequencies we can't hear. So you know what? It could be higher or lower, but most of the ones we've seen are lower than our audible frequencies that we can hear. And this used to be an analog recorder. Analog was easy, but this transforms analog to digital, which gives us the sounds that we can't hear with our ears, because our ears are not equipped to hear certain frequencies like high-pitched sounds or low-pitched sounds. Mm-hmm. So that's why we believe that a recording device is accurate. This doesn't have a CP couplet in it to pick up a radio frequency. That's why we can debunk that. Anything we get on there that's Class C, that's clear, it's usable.
Yeah.
Class 1, not usable, but we can just say there was paranormal activity there. That's not going to verify. But when you start getting a lot of those, 2 and 3s, and you're starting to hear whole sentences, guess what?
And sentences related to the place, maybe, or the people?
Yeah, the Holy Grail is video. Yes. Every investigator on the planet wants video.
I want to see a ghost. Yes. That is the consequence.
There's a lot of people I know that have seen apparitions.
Have you seen?
I have not personally seen an apparition, but I was at an investigation at a private residence one time in Harlingen, Texas, and this was Lorenzo's house. He's actually he's a politician now. He ran for city council and won. This was his house. We were investigating his house, and we set up the cameras just like we did here. One of them was in one of the bedrooms. We saw something like a bug. We thought, oh, surely it's just a bug. And it looked like fingers, glowing fingers, playing on the front of the camera. Like, go check it out. No, I need to go check it out and see what it is, because it's probably just a bug or something. He runs, goes towards the room. He's starting to run, and I see this flash of light just move across the screen really fast. And I'm like, what was that?
You were realizing somebody was coming.
We marked the time. As that light was moving across, he opened the door afterwards.
He noticed somebody was coming and
something was there,
yeah.
And we said, oh, it was probably just a bug or an orb. It's very hard to do orbs. We can't prove that orbs are real. Know that in the middle of the screen there was this huge figure of a person, and there was like a star inside of his body.
A star?
It looked like a glowing star from just in the middle, and then you can see the whole shape of a human. It wasn't perfect though. It had a head, it had shoulders, and then it just went straight down. But it was moving so fast.
There's a theory.
But you have to stop and go frame by frame, and you'll see it. Now, one time, I took my peak camera. I love this thing because
you can edit it in a way that can be presented that
yes.
people can see it already.
We already do that. We already do that with this. We blow it up. We play it back on our computer. We cut
so they don't have to do it themselves.
We cut it with Adobe Frequent Analysis. We had to analyze it. We blow it up. We raise the decimals. We cut it, and then we have about a 10 file on our computer. So we put all that on a disc. This is really nice, and they don't really sell a lot of these. This is a spectral imaging camera. That's just quickly we've ever had in our lives. At home in a ghost town, we were running it real quick. We were at a cemetery. We saw a cowboy leaning up against the tree.
Oh my God!
Yeah, we saw a cowboy.
And that's recorded?
And then we saw, well, we did. He didn't hit the button to record it at the time. He was just yanking out. We're standing there by the tree. We walked up to the tree. We're looking at it in the imaging camera. One of our friends leans over and tries to talk to it. It goes down like this, and it slaps him in the face, hits him up. Hits him up.
He did not want to. So I brought things from home. I met it on the road, and I went to her house. So we're in the bathroom, so Mom cannot see us.
Shame.
And in the middle of the session, I was sitting in the bathtub. She was sitting in the middle of the thingy, and we were like this, and I felt very hot, like hot. But this is so strange from the inside out. I don't know. From the
probably
inside.
moving through you.
And I started levitating. I felt, I don't know, because I didn't let it go forward. I screamed and left, but I felt as if I was starting to, I was not awake. Like, I was thinking. It's like, I heard you screaming and leaving. I did not feel anything. So, I mean, that was the most terrifying thing I have ever experienced since I was, to this day, I'm 49. That I was 16 years. Never again.
I lived with my grandmother inside between the wall and the bed. It was in that room, but guess what happened? Someone pulled it.
The flare?
Yeah, I can't stick it in. I don't want to break it.
I have to put it in my phone. Hold on. That's an app. We're in Ballinger, Texas, which seems to have an interesting history as far as the Old West and also possible paranormal activity. Tonight we're investigating a friend's house. She's getting ready to move into the house. We're just going to see if there's possibly anything here in the house. And again, our job as far as the paranormal is to try to do everything we can to try to confirm. Now, as we all know, even if we do find something tonight, majority of the time, paranormal activity is usually friendly. It's a very small percentage of the time that it's the other. But it'd be interesting to see tonight, because this house that we're in is a very beautiful Victorian house. And the house, I believe, is about 100 years old.
1910.
Yeah. And it's just really unique to be in here tonight, and it's a treat to walk through here and just to see what spirits might be here, if there are. And if there are any spirits here tonight, we ask that you do try to communicate with us so we can find out a little bit more about you.
Let me turn on the LED or the infrared. Otter? I don't know what that means. Can make my EMF meter light up right here. Do you have the K2, honey?
Yes.
Where's the K2?
Right here.
Thank you. Okay. All right. We want you to come over here and make this light up. You have to be right on top of it.
Come between Connie and me. She's Connie, I'm Anna. Come between us.
Saturation.
She said that several times.
Are you awake?
Are you awake? What that means?
That's really
Is that an
strange.
American thing?
Never heard of it.
I owe you.
6.
What?
Are you a ghost?
Did that say what I thought it
Are you a
said?
ghost
What
or
it
are you
says.
something else?
What do you think is? I don't know. I owe
It
you.
went really fast. I don't know.
Mommy.
Mommy.
Okay.
Is there a little boy here or a little girl? I want you to light my meter up to tell me yes.
Why?
Why?
Because we said so. Because we're bitches.
Oh my God! Look, it just lit it up.
I told
Can
you.
you do that again?
Wait, when I
It
talk
did it again.
dirty.
It did it again.
Anna, you have some power here.
He likes it when I talk dirty.
Talk dirty to me.
Are you a cowboy?
Ow.
Are you a cowboy from the old times? In this area? On the colonies? When this... Oh my God. Oh my God.
It is communicating
Look,
with.
it likes
It is communicating with you.
Post.
Oh my gosh.
Hold on, I
Okay.
gotta get the other
I
camera.
had the
I
feeling
gotta
for
pick this up.
a reason because this in the beginning this town when it was there were cowboys.
Oh, there's ghosts everywhere in this town.
Okay.
And I'm right? There's ghosts everywhere.
And people say things that make no sense. I think it likes me downstairs.
We can go around downstairs instead of just like go around.
See, one of the Put a grapevine right there. Yeah, where your vine can mush, you can get a little pot and put the grape.
Can you move it?
Might.
You might, but we're looking at it right now and it's still. Can you move it? Even if it's just a little bit, we'll notice if there's any difference.
Soft.
Yeah, softly, if you want. Whatever you can do.
Compound. It keeps saying compound over and over again all night long.
Well, we're not on drugs here.
Huh.
No, it's not moving anything. If they really want to move, or make any noise you want to make, we're just telling you whatever we think, but if you want to do something else, whatever you want to do, to let us know, that's fine. Anything.
Object.
Yeah, anything, an object,
Oh
anything.
my God, he's talking to you. There's no object to move though. There's nothing in here. We're in the kitchen now. Okay, just so you know, I turned off all your water all night. There was 2 water faucets on upstairs. The one in the bathtub. and
Yeah, I
the-
just got all on because sometimes I don't want
Oh, because of the
Okay, I
freezing?
turned it off, sorry.
Yeah.
But your water's working.
Yeah. No, I left it because that night I got froze. I mean, it was very cold. I didn't want the pipes to have a problem, so
I'll go back up. We'll go back up and turn it back on. I just turned it off because of...
Oh, I'm coming tomorrow to bring furniture.
Oh, okay,
So,
okay,
so
okay.
and
You put
tonight
it
it's
back
not
on.
freezing, so.
Women and men in this tub back in here. Tom, what? Tom
So have you hung out in this bathtub before?
with girls,
I bet.
with gills.
Right?
You hanging out with gills? Loud. Are we loud? Friend.
This got the photo with the weird shooting lights over
In
there.
here?
Yes. Is anybody here? Can you come close to me? And light up this device that I have in my hands?
What was she doing again?
Where's my cowboy? Where is it?
Tell me that story real quick. What was she
She
doing?
was here with a Canon camera. Those that are very big with the lenses. I mean, it's a big camera. And she took a photo from where I'm at
Okay.
on that direction. Remember I put it on the private, then I show it to you?
Right.
And there were lights coming. One light, a tubular light with like a shooting star.
I'm using the Ghost Radar classic.
Going up
And
the
then
wall?
one going, no, on the door.
The
They
word
were on the
forgot
door.
has come
Okay.
up on there. I'm using the obulus on this one and this one. This one says forgot. See on the top, forgot.
Oh, that means that, is the Ovilus saying that?
Yeah, this is on the phone.
Oh,
And there, see, look, there's a, right in the middle of the room, right here.
is
If
that
I turn,
supposed to be
look,
something?
look.
Oh, is that supposed to be
That's
something?
frequency modulations. That means frequencies. What?
What did she just do?
I didn't do anything.
She has a prize.
Yeah, that's it. Stupid. Shut up, John.
Like
I'm
it's
trying to
set
turn
off
it
your
I think
phone.
she tapped into like a preview of a movie or something.
Talking. Admiral.
Birth, it says. Okay, we were just right here and then it moved. See the light was here and it moved. That means there was a frequency modulation here. Could be something moving in and out of the room. There's
Music. Poet.
poet. There's one in the middle, right here next to us. As I'm turning, it's like a radar. There's something in the middle of the room.
Non-human.
This says, "Sir." Can you use my phone? I don't even know if this works. I want to make sure that it's even worth it. Oh my God! There it goes again. I hate this app.
No, they tried to do commercials.
I guess
through
they do.
Right,
Yeah.
they do. They
It
put
said
on
"run" down here for a little while. Run.
These free apps, that's the way they are now.
Hey, the guy
Yes, he said that.
in the other one says run 3
Yes.
times
Yes,
throughout
yeah.
the night. 3 times.
See,
Run,
this-
and we're like, we're not
Do you
running.
see the letters down at the
Exactly.
bottom? It's hitting N.
That's weird.
It's spelling out something. Aid.
Run and aid.
I am still
Run
on the,
for aid?
I'm on the
Yeah.
fence about these. That sounds legitimate. Okay, I give up on this.
We up to see the wizard. I'm not kidding. That was the Wizard of Oz.
I'm really surprised you know that because you know what I say at school. I say when they piss me off, I say, "I'll get you, my little pretty."
Hey,
dog,
don't make me get the flying monkeys, huh?
I'll get you, my.
Hey, I have a house that I can drop on you.
There you go, right?
I'll get you, my pretty little dog too. Now you have your recorder. Hopefully the whole time
have
you've
it
been
going.
with this because
Yeah.
I didn't bring mine.
Yeah. Definitely, because we might pick up things, you know.
Be careful with the cable.
Yeah, the cable's right there.
Yes.
And that's baby's room right here. That's gonna be my baby's room right here.
Wait, Danny's room, right?
This is the room with all the shelves and.
Yeah, that'd be good. He's got that big window with the
We
sun.
have 1, 2, 3, 4 windows.
He'll like that.
It's gonna be shining the sun in the morning through the windows. And he has not
Yeah.
natural light
Right.
ever because we never go anywhere.
It must be hard to see him like that, and never just be able to communicate. Never to hear, "Mom, I love you."
Look, look, look.
You're here, aren't you?
Oh, there it goes again.
Yep.
Wait, I gotta get this.
Yep.
Oh, switch
It's
right
right
on there.
here for whatever reason.
Are you glad we're back?
Flirt.
Are you glad we're back?
This
Light
is
it
the
up.
spot right here
Flirt.
for some reason. Is that my cowboy?
Object.
See, it's talking again.
Tom? Tom, it's me. I'm back. Right here.
Yes?
I think we're getting communication down
I
here.
think we're doing something here.
He's so excited.
Look
He's
at- look at that,
When
look.
he goes and goes and goes.
Did you see that?
He did it like 5 times.
Give Anna a kiss. She wants a kiss.
Are you like flirting here?
Yes,
Is that
he's
what's
flirting.
going on?
I have an admirer.
Look! Oh my goodness!
Okay.
You're flirting with her, aren't you?
She is single and she's cute. If I was a guy, I'd totally.
Did you
date her.
see? I've never seen that meter do that before.
It went nuts.
Oh my God.
I think it's
Oh
laughing.
my goodness!
I think it's laughing. I think that's what it's doing.
Look at this!
It's laughing.
Okay.
Oh my!
That's my cowboy. I did not expect less from him.
Do you know what? That looks like he's laughing.
That is amazing.
That-
The
that's
EMF
almost like a
meter's just
spontaneous
going
laugh.
crazy. Yes, it's like it's laughing at us.
I'm glad you like me because I like you too.
Look at that!
Every time I say nice thing.
Look
I
at
think
that!
it's. I
Anna.
think it's a friendly spirit.
Yes.
Oh,
Oh, that's
no,
cool.
look at that thing! It's going berserk.
Thank you for responding to us.
Did you hear me? The first day that I stayed by myself here, that I was all by myself and I sang and I said it's for you.
Oh my goodness!
That's going
Because
nuts.
I said, I knew that had to be
It's
active.
still
So I
going
went like, okay, I'm by
Goodness.
myself and this is for you, just for
Yeah.
you, whoever is here. So I want it to be like, then they like me. So it's like,
Yeah.
this is dedicated to whoever's in the house. I'm gonna sing just for you.
Yeah.
Because I was by myself. He acknowledged that.
Yeah, he likes you. Look at that.
Well, every time when Nadia goes to school, because she goes like, Mom, stop singing. But when I'm by myself, I'll sing more for you, honey. No
Wow.
problem.
Wow.
So is your name Tom?
Again, are you flirting?
He's like, I have to gather my strength. I mean,
You
Do
are
know
flirting,
why?
aren't
Did
you?
you
You're
figure out
like
how to
playing
laugh like
around.
that?
Is that what this is about? Huh? Playing games?
This here.
Afterlife.
afterlife?
Yes.
Yes.
It said afterlife.
So it